Have you ever wondered what would happen if all of the world's glaciers melted today? While this might seem like a dramatic hypothetical question, it's one that scientists are actually quite concerned about. As global temperatures rise due to climate change, many of Earth's glaciers and ice caps are melting at an accelerated rate. This raises the possibility that one day they could all disappear entirely, leading to some potentially catastrophic consequences for our planet and its inhabitants. In this video, we will explore what would happen if all of the world's glaciers melted suddenly. We will discuss the impact on sea levels, weather patterns, and the environment as a whole. So let's dive into this fascinating topic and find out just how much trouble we would be in if all of the world's glaciers disappeared overnight. What if all glaciers melted? It's a question that has kept scientists on edge, and rightly so. In this video, we'll spill all the beans on this chilly predicament. Imagine for a moment all the ice from glaciers around the world suddenly vanishing. It's a sobering thought indeed. But before we dive into the details, hit that subscribe button. Your support keeps us chugging along. Now let's get to the icy facts. Glaciers, those colossal icy bodies found in Earth's frigid regions, play a pivotal role in our planet's delicate balance. They act as massive water reservoirs, influencing global weather patterns and sea levels. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, glaciers worldwide are receding at an alarming rate. This poses a serious threat to the millions of people who depend on glacial meltwater for drinking water and irrigation. The total volume of water stored in glaciers and ice caps is staggering. At the end of the last ice age, about 20,000 years ago, this amounted to roughly 3.3 million cubic kilometers of ice. Today, the situation has changed drastically, with glaciers holding around 69,000 cubic kilometers of ice. However, this figure is in constant decline due to rising global temperatures. Now let's address the burning question: what would transpire if all of Earth's glaciers melted? To begin with, sea levels would skyrocket by approximately 65 meters. Coastal communities would be inundated, displacing millions of people. Major cities such as New York, London, and Tokyo would be among the hardest hit. But the repercussions wouldn't end there. As the massive influx of fresh water from melted glaciers altered ocean currents, weather patterns worldwide would be thrown into disarray. Regions that once enjoyed stable climates would face extreme temperatures, droughts, and floods. Agriculture would suffer, leading to food shortages and economic instability. Furthermore, the loss of glaciers would have profound ecological consequences. Many species that rely on glacial habitats would face extinction, while others would find themselves displaced. The implications of glacier melt are far-reaching and demand urgent attention. The scientific community is actively researching and monitoring these changes to better understand their causes and potential impacts. By investing in renewable energy and implementing sustainable practices, we can collectively work towards mitigating climate change and preserving these natural wonders for future generations. So, what exactly are glaciers, and where can we find them on our planet? Glaciers are massive bodies of ice formed from compacted snow that have existed on Earth for thousands of years. They typically form in areas with low temperatures and high precipitation, such as the poles and high mountains. There are two main types of glaciers, namely mountain glaciers and ice caps. Mountain glaciers are found in high-altitude regions and can vary greatly in size, from small valley glaciers to larger Piedmont glaciers. Ice caps, on the other hand, cover vast areas of land, such as the Arctic and Antarctic regions. Now that we've got a grasp on glaciers, let's delve into their formation process. The formation of glaciers begins with the accumulation of snow in cold environments. Over time, the weight of the snow compresses it, transforming it into dense ice. This ice then begins to flow under the influence of gravity, forming massive glaciers that can travel for miles. Glaciers play a crucial role in shaping the Earth's surface. As they move, they carve out valleys and leave behind distinctive landforms such as moraines and cirques. Additionally, glaciers serve as significant water reservoirs, storing fresh water that can be utilized for drinking and irrigation. It is important to note that glaciers are highly sensitive indicators of climate change. As global temperatures rise, glaciers melt at accelerated rates, contributing to rising sea levels and impacting local ecosystems. Now that we know how glaciers are formed, let's explore the factors that contribute to their formation. One of the key factors is low temperatures. Glaciers form in regions where the climate is cold enough to support the accumulation of snow and ice. High precipitation is also essential, as it provides the necessary water for glacier formation. Areas with high altitudes and latitudes are more likely to have glaciers due to the associated low temperatures. The process of glacier formation can take hundreds or even thousands of years. It involves the gradual accumulation and compaction of snow, which then transforms into ice. Once formed, glaciers move and reshape the landscape over time, carving out valleys and leaving behind distinctive landforms. Now let's look at some of the incredible places on Earth where glaciers can be found. The Arctic and Antarctic regions are home to vast ice caps that cover large portions of their surfaces. The Himalayas, the Alps, and the Andes mountain ranges are renowned for their stunning glaciers, which attract tourists and researchers alike. Iceland is known as the land of fire and ice, and boasts numerous glaciers amidst its volcanic landscapes. Exploring these glacial wonders allows us to appreciate the beauty and power of nature, while also learning about our planet's history and climate change impacts. Now that we've covered the basics of glaciers, let's talk about why they are disappearing. The primary cause of glacier loss is global warming. Rising temperatures lead to the melting of glaciers at an accelerated rate, causing sea levels to rise and impacting local water resources. Human activities that contribute to greenhouse gas emissions are major contributors to global warming. Another factor affecting glaciers is changing precipitation patterns. Some regions may experience reduced snowfall, leading to the exposure of bare ice, which is more susceptible to melting. Natural climate variability and fluctuations in solar radiation can also play a role in glacier dynamics. The disappearance of glaciers has significant implications for various aspects of our planet. Rising sea levels caused by melting glaciers threaten coastal communities and ecosystems. Changes in water availability impact both humans and wildlife, leading to potential conflicts over resources. Additionally, the loss of glaciers affects cultural heritage and tourism industries that rely on these natural wonders. To address this issue, it is crucial to reduce greenhouse gas emissions through sustainable practices, invest in renewable energy sources, and raise public awareness about the importance of glacier conservation. By taking collective action, we can help preserve these vital components of our planet for future generations. You've made it to the halfway point. Now let's get back to those chilly facts. Have you ever wondered how much water is locked away in Earth's glaciers? Brace yourself, because the numbers are mind-boggling. Currently, glaciers hold an astonishing 20 million cubic kilometers of fresh water. That's enough to fill nearly 8 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. But here's where things get even more fascinating. These frozen giants contain roughly 75% of the world's freshwater supply. Talk about a hidden treasure trove. What's even more remarkable is that the Arctic alone houses around 10 million cubic kilometers of this precious resource. Now let's dive into the depths of these icy wonders. On average, glaciers reach depths of around 100 to 200 meters. However, some can plunge to incredible depths of over 900 meters. Just imagine standing at the edge of a glacier and contemplating the immense mass hidden beneath the surface. Speaking of size, let's take a closer look at the largest glacier on Earth. The colossal Antarctic ice sheet covers an area of over 14 million square kilometers. It holds approximately 90% of all the world's ice, and if melted, would raise sea levels by over 60 meters. Now let's turn our attention to the longest glacier on the planet. The awe-inspiring Lambert Glacier stretches for over 400 kilometers in length. This icy behemoth winds its way through the remote regions of Antarctica, showcasing the raw power and beauty of nature. Last but not least, let's explore the highest glacier on Earth. Located in the Himalayas, The Siachen Glacier stands at an elevation of over 7,600 meters. This icy wonder is a testament to the majestic heights that glaciers can reach. Now that we've uncovered some superlative glaciers, let's shift our focus to the alarming rate at which they are disappearing. Since the beginning of the 20th century, glaciers worldwide have been retreating at an average rate of 5.1 feet per year. This rapid decline is primarily driven by rising global temperatures resulting from human activities. One of the most concerning aspects of glacier loss is the contribution to rising sea levels. As glaciers melt, they release vast amounts of fresh water into the oceans, causing sea levels to rise. This poses a significant threat to coastal communities and ecosystems worldwide. Climate change and its impact on glaciers is a multifaceted issue with far-reaching consequences. By understanding the causes and effects of glacier loss, we can work towards implementing effective solutions to mitigate the negative impacts and preserve these vital components of our planet for future generations. We've explored the hidden depths of Earth's glaciers, uncovering their staggering volume and mind-blowing statistics. From the colossal Antarctic ice sheet to the majestic Siachen Glacier, these icy giants have captivated our imagination and highlighted the immense power of nature. However, we must acknowledge the alarming rate at which glaciers are disappearing due to climate change. Their rapid retreat threatens to disrupt delicate ecosystems, contribute to rising sea levels, and impact water resources for countless communities. As we conclude this journey into the heart of glaciers, let us remember the vital role they play in our planet's balance. By understanding their importance and addressing the challenges they face, we can work towards preserving these icy wonders for generations to come. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Thanks for joining us on this chilly adventure, and we'll catch